Our Bolton Castle walk takes us through a Yorkshire landscape shaped by open moorland, old mining sites and small rural villages. We cross wide uplands, pass quiet settlements and enjoy features that tell the long story of Wensleydale. Our route follows clear paths and visits interesting historic places, giving us a rewarding walk through the heart of the Yorkshire Dales. We leave the Bolton Castle car park, head back into the village and follow the bridleway north between stone cottages lit by winter sunshine. The path rises gently as we cross a small stone bridge and continue towards Bull Park Plantation ahead on the left. We walk beside a dry stone wall through Anderson Park, where the melting snow softens the ground but causes no difficulties. Climbing across Blackhill Park, we reach Black Hill and join a stone track that leads us further north across the open moor. We keep heading north along the level track, enjoying the bright clear weather as we make steady progress across the moorland. As the track starts to descend, we look ahead towards the dense houses buildings in the valley carved by Apedale Beck. Once in the valley, we turn right at the crossroads and follow the track east towards Redmire Moor and Preston-under-Scar. Before moving on, we take a moment to look at the dense houses buildings, including 2 shooting lodges and smaller outbuildings. Inside one of the lodges we find a simple sheltered space that walkers can use whenever the estate doesn't need it. We notice a guest book inside the lodge, where visitors leave short messages thanking the estate for such a helpful refuge. After a short break, we cross the single arch stone bridge over Apedale Beck and continue our walk. From the bridge we pause to look west across East Bolton Moor, enjoying this peaceful stretch of countryside. We pass the smallest dense houses building beside a corrugated barn, complete with benches and basic furnishings. Continuing southeast, we cross Thornybank Hill and enter an area shaped by old quarries, spoil heaps and early lead mining work. We explore Cobscar Rake and the nearby smelt mill, which processed lead ore here until the late 19th century. The mill once had a smelting house, a peat store, chimneys, an ore hearth and a flue that carried fumes away. Reaching Cranehow Bottom, we find 2 stone benches and a cairn, providing an ideal spot for our lunch break. Beside the benches, a memorial stone remembers David Alwyn James Hartley, who loved Wensleydale and these moors. A short distance away, the cone-shaped cairn catches the winter sunlight and stands out clearly at the crossroads. Another plaque on the cairn commemorates Henry Edward Cubitt, the 4th Baron Ashcombe, who cared deeply for these landscapes. After lunch we head southeast across Chater Rake, pass a wooden shooting lodge and follow the road towards Preston-under-Scar. Before reaching the village we spot brightly coloured sheep in a field enjoying fresh hay. We walk through Preston-under-Scar from east to west, admiring its cottages, views and peaceful atmosphere. The name of the village comes from Old English and Old Norse and appears in early records, including the Domesday Book. At the far end of the village, we turn down a grassy bank and follow the footpath towards the main road and the railway. The route runs along a shallow dip in the ground as we make our way towards the railway crossing. After crossing the track, we head diagonally across fields towards Wood End Farm, with Adelborough and Weatherfell visible in the distance. Joining Wood End Lane, we notice a small raised garden with a bench directly opposite St Mary's Church. We step inside St Mary's Church, which features a Norman doorway, a medieval layout, and links to the former Coverham Abbey. Inside we admire the lancet windows, historic monuments, and the royal arms of George I. Outside, we see distinctive gravestones, including one shaped like a grandfather clock, reflecting the area's clockmaking heritage. Reaching Redmire, we take in its peaceful village greens, which appeared in the TV series All Creatures Great and Small. The village green served as the fictional Darrowby bus stop in later episodes of the programme. Heading north, we pass Redmire's old pinfold, once used to hold stray animals until owners paid their fines. We follow the footpath from the main road and cross Apedale Beck by footbridge as we near the end of our walk. Heading northwest, we pass a roofless stone barn with a bench and wide views across the surrounding countryside. We continue through a narrow gap in a dry stone wall and follow the signposted path leading directly towards the village. Bolton Castle comes into view on its hillside, glowing in the winter sunlight as we approach the final stretch. Back in Castle Bolton, we pass St Oswald's Church, noticing its medieval tower and long-standing place within the parish. Before finishing, we pause on the castle's western side to admire its strong medieval design and impressive state of preservation. That's our walk complete. Visit paulbeale.com for directions, walk statistics, maps, photos, and plenty more walking inspiration.